That's the whole point, Morty. Morty. They're manifesting it. All of us are having reality play out like a movie. Period. We're starseeds. We're starseed energy. The path was laid out for us through signs, synchronicities, and omens from the 7 signs from the universe. Some say 13. It's misinformation. They're going to tell you anything. It doesn't matter. What I can tell you is I have energy coming back that I don't know where it's coming from. Matching it up, and you're telling me energy hijackers and timeline hitchhikers will be, and I don't know what the rest of it is. However, I trust you because you said my name. Regardless if someone sets you up to do that shit or not. Pisces. This is me impersonating a tarot reader. Pisces. Spirit sees your strength. People do not know how important your energy is to the well-being of all. Well, that's universal life force energy. Now, why would I trust you? I'm seeing the name Lo and something about silver. Okay, number one, bitch, you don't know nothing about my finances. Sorry to throw that B word out there, but come on now, bitch, you're telling the world about my finances. And I'm looking at a boat. And you talk, it's just what it is. It's Andy. I don't mean that. She's too cute to be calling names. Anyway, we're name calling because the gaggles of bees, the hives of bees and the gaggles of hoes have now created an energy manipulation. And I can't do anything about that. What I can do is know that the universe loves unconditionally. So it's not going to just fucking Munson you like Kingpin out in the middle of nowhere. However, no, you're talking about groups. You're talking about cults. You're talking about them going to Pisces ancestors and trying to sacrifice Pisces to his ancestors. My past lives involve the Order of the Dragon, and you've got dragons all off in the cards. Dragonflies. And I'll always tell you this because I understand, as an empath and an INFJ, when you're doing the self-discovery of your personality, you're going to find that that specific personality is an all or nothing personality. It means they're all narcissists or they're not. Plain. Why is the word narcissist being thrown around the collective? Because the INFJ is an all or nothing personality type. They're either self-absorbed fucking narcissists or they're not. Sorry, I've got die motherfucker back there. I'm trying to be quiet. I'm gonna have so much fun with that. Yeah, let's tell that story again. So you've got sacrifice the earth angel energy all off in the cards. And Pisces is just kind of magical, and we're trying to figure out a way to transmute that shit. And we're working on the sins of the father. My dad is your boogeyman. All through the cards. Pops was a 2-time Vietnam War vet, dumping Agent Orange all over. His death count in Vietnam was hundreds of thousands. Okay, Grant, we don't want to... The fact that the flag is up there and him and his military, it's enough. It's enough to deal with. However, we're getting over the sins of the father anyway. The whole, you've got Orange. Orange is significant. Well, yeah, I would say so, because Agent Orange, you're not. Pisces, they can't believe you're still alive. Since birth, you're not supposed to be born out of that shit. How's my hair? That was my mom's favorite thing to do anyway. How's my hair? Fuck, I don't know. Go look in the mirror, narcissist. Anyway. Right. They talk shit to you when you were homeless, Pisces. Pisces chose to be homeless for years to get away from what he was a magnet to and didn't realize. Well, I didn't realize I was a magnet to that shit. That's why we live and we learn. Anyway. It was prophesized there would come a judgment day where the face of God would appear and just basically bring down karmic retribution on people. And how that happens, I don't know. That we create our own realities. Me, I created kick back and sit in a lazy because they told me there's no such thing as an armchair magician, and now they're all getting their asses handed to them in groups. And it's not a matter of being better than anyone else. It's the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And they did. They tried to sacrifice the earth angel, and you just can't do that. Not with 5-star reviews and just kind of, and it's, I mean, I admit it, I do dumb stuff. I put myself in other people's shoes and then get their karma executed on me through incarceration, things of that nature is what it is. However, they're alive, and so am I. The universe loves that shit. And that's what they're coming to the understanding of. However, the entire fucking thing has been magic and bewitched, and I live on Divine Street. You can't deny that shit. And the fact that groups have now went to Pisces ancestors, and the ancestors said, no, we're going to test this little motherfucker. We're going to run him through the ringer. And if he comes out on top, which we know he is because we're just going to kind of tell him what to do and when to do it, then they're going to have to pay. And I don't know how you have to pay demonic sun gods. You know, that's what it is. I've left that life. I left that in the past. I did my shadow work. And, I mean, you got to think, Pisces, pay attention to your dreams. No, tarot reader. My dreams involve putting people's heads on sticks in a past life, and we have to get away from that. We do. We have to do better this lifetime, whatever better is. However, energy hijackers and timeline hijackers will be. I don't know. Whatever will be, will be. But you're basically telling me that everyone that tried to jump in way of the destiny, which was be a healer this time, answer the call to be a healer and learn how to heal yourself and others. And you've got all these fools in the background that keep causing me to have to heal. Like clockwork, every time I heal, something new comes up. Mystical, man. They don't know what it is, so I have to rely on energy work. Okay, great. So now, and I did a video this morning, but I'll tell you what I do. Because anyone can do it, and I am going to be a smart ass. I'm going to be arrogant as fuck, because I'm just happy to be alive. And it does. It pisses them off. They're happiness haters. So that's what it is. And that's the point. You know, I want you over here, because there is no separation. Y'all need to just come together. The more people that are mad at me, the better I'm doing. The more haters I have, the more successful I get. So that's what it is. And the whole idea is you guys over here that are in groups, couples, gaggles, hives, that's what it is. Just look around your hive. Just look around your little stalker community. Because it is. Every time you cut the head off the hydra, another one grows back. So we're kind of counting on that. Anyway, just look around. Are they triggered? Are they? Are they? She said, I'm so glad I had my headphones on. Take your headphones off. Turn the volume. Turn it up. Turn it up. Free bird. Play some free bird. Look around. Are they triggered? Are they? Look at them. Look them right in the eyes. Do it. See that light come on? Look them right in the eyes. We're going to trigger them with some light. Look at me. Ah, demon. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. For all of you that are over here going, there's people over here going, oh, look at this guy triggering demons. And it's what it is. We knew it was coming. However, energy hijackers and timeline hijackers will be, I don't know what they will be, but I do know that I've got energy coming back from God knows where. And expect the unexpected. What you put out comes back to you. So if they're putting out sacrifice energy and they're trying to prolong mental, emotional, and physical abuse or whatever, okay, well, that me calling my energy back and not knowing where it's coming from, and focusing on the rainbow covenant of the Gemini moon, using, it's the Lover's card. It's love's intent to help or heal. We're just using, look at the Lover's card. We're using that Leo rising energy like a tiger to just call that energy back. Bring it down on the left side of the brain, bring it down on the right side of the brain, down into the body, into each chakra. And we do. We spend a lot of time in meditation doing that. However, if I'm calling that energy back, and I just focus on the angel in the. I just picture the lover's card in my Jose Silva mind control screen, and I see the little sun. The sun, the happiest card in the deck, just spinning around. That's what I'm gonna rub this shit. I'm gonna rub it in like bad dogs, and you're just basically rubbing their face in it. Just see that little sun, and it's what it is. I mean, you can learn these things from Joe Gakoskas, but then it's also in my Reiki manuals for the light orb meditation. So it's 2,500-year-old information that. And then you've got, Leo all in the cards, Asian people losing everything. Well, I mean, would they be the zombie apocalypse? That's what it is. I mean, Pisces if you look at Pisces sun ancestors, and I probably should have told you this last night, but Pisces sun's ancestors of a Christ consciousness nature, that is the good and the bad. Jesus was known as the white devil of truth, and that's kind of concerning, because when I heard that, I thought, wait a minute, that can't be right, because the number one thing not in the Bible is white people. So that's what it is. We have to learn how to all get along. And you've got too many of these people that are forcing separatism, and you can't separate. You cannot have the light without the dark. You can't have the dark without the light. You can't. You just can't. And you certainly can't have you have to take the good with the bad. However, energy hijackers, and we know that they're doing witchcraft, and anything that I do on this side with like surrogate teddy bears for healing, I know they do voodoo on there. That's why I'm able to spot that shit. So if we know that there are energy hijackers and timeline hijackers that will be, whatever will be. Okay, so as I'm calling that energy back, you got to think they were trying to play games with the divine white light. They were trying to play games, and it was very sinister, in the dark, kind of shady. There goes my single biggest thrill in life is central AC. Anyway, it's the heat. The heat is on. Anyway, if we're calling back based on the rainbow chakra system, bless you. Based on the rainbow chakra system, that's what it is. I'm calling back all of that white light, just working my way down, calling back all of that indigo light. Well, if they have hijacked energy or tried to jump on the timeline, well, as I call that energy back, it's going to be pulling all the positive energy out of their reality, isn't it? Does that come directly out of their body, straight from the soul? Where does it come from? Because you said that Pisces, people do not understand how important your energy is to the well-being of all. You said that. You said that with my name. You said that with, and I'm pointing at you right now. You're on my TV screen. You're on my screen. Not my silver screen, because see, I don't abuse my abilities, and the more I look into this, that's what they're wanting me to do. They're wanting to, he's got the ability to scry, he's got the ability to manifest, he's got the ability to do this, that, and the other. And then you said, Pisces, they're not allowed in your energy. They're just not allowed in your energy. And I agree, we have to keep our boundaries up, because they just probably want me to abuse my abilities in a cult-like setting, and I'm not about that. I'm just not about that. Matter of fact, I want to play possum like I don't even have what the fuck they're talking about. Because I don't believe in any, I don't believe in any of this magic stuff. I just don't. I just don't. I don't believe in any of that shit. What I do believe in, though, is calling my energy back. So if we've got energy hijackers and we're calling back all of our higher consciousness, just go do your research on the chakra system. So whatever my crown represents, then that means whoever was trying to do the crown work, we would be calling that energy back from them, because they'd be energy hijackers, right? So, that's just getting you guys prepared, because now you're going to have people walking around with no higher consciousness. And no higher consciousness is going to cause a breakdown in the system. It's going to seep down, because when I'm calling my energy, all that indigo light, when I'm calling that back, well, then that's going to have their intuition being dying light. Because they were energy hijackers and timeline hijackers, just like you're saying. Just like you're saying. And I'm calling back my energy. It's my energy. And you already said large groups of people were really, 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 really going to regret getting in my energy. And it is for the highest good of all. It is for the highest good of all. Because, I mean, when you girls call me and tell me the shit that you've gone through, chances are I have to teach you how to protect that energy. And, I mean, we live and we learn and do. But you're telling me that if there, and the teacher takes on the karma of the students, and shit rolls downhill. So if I'm calling back my energy from shit that's rolled downhill into sheeple, and you already told me the sheeple would be affected, and that can't be good. That can't be good. But it does give them a chance to generate their own energy instead of listening to people that led them being energy hijackers and timeline hijackers. That's what it is. I can't do anything about you listening to terrorists and hijackers. We don't want to listen to George Bush either. We're going to get you. It's just what it is. We're not worried about that shit. But that sacrifice energy, I mean, it's what it is. And now you're telling me that people have checked out. And people checking out, that can't be good. That can't be good. What did they do? What did they do to check out? Because, see, no one has told me anything. And I don't believe everything that I hear. I mean, I understand you're for entertainment purposes only. And if I know waitresses are getting book deals from my energy, then chances are for everything good that's happening to them, then there's going to be equal or opposite people that didn't listen. And I can't do anything about that. But it does. It matches synchronistically perfectly because we all see that lives are playing out karmically through Hollywood magic. Hollywood magic has programmed their subconscious minds for reality to fit. I mean, it's happening to me. It's happening to me, and I mean, I'm no different than anyone else. So if there were hackers, if there were energy hijackers and hackers that got into playing games with the divine white light, because they would have been playing games, and what you put out comes back to you. So playing games with the divine white light, that's the zombie apocalypse of the dying light. Have you ever seen that game? It is. I would assume that as I'm calling back those colors, kitty cat confirmation, and it's what it is. I mean, if they were trying to get Pisces in, so I'm trying to be quiet because dies back there, and I don't want to disturb Die anyway. He's a cool kid. Anyway, so if I'm calling back each one of the colors of the chakra system with love's intent to help or heal myself, others, and the planet, and you've got, the synchronicity matching up, because it would be hackers playing games with the divine white light. And if what you put out comes back to you, and they wanted a horror movie, okay, well, that would be the video game Dying Light, where people turn into zombies. And you guys have been watching zombie movies for how long now? That's what it is. How many of you have fell asleep? Because I study hypnosis. Kitty cat, cats of the underworld. So, and it is. I mean, you have to weigh I hear you, cats of the underworld. You have to look at it on an energetic nature of what you put out comes back to you. So if they put out, hey, we think it's a good half-witted idea to play games with the divine white light, and now you have the ancestors teaching them a lesson of how that's just not the thing to do. That's karma. Energy hijackers, timeline hitchhikers, and that's people trying to grab your coattails. And it's just like I was telling a young lady last night, only demons can pull you down. If you rise above them, they can't. How can they compete when they can't even compare? They can't high jump. And if they're all zombies, then they can't jump anyway. And I mean, there's no better time than now to get started. And they probably won't. They probably won't believe any of this until it's sirens, until it's too late. And it's what it is. I mean, my Emily Fletcher taught me that my meditation was non-negotiable. And I have to heal all the time because I keep running into these issues from, I mean, you girls are saying voodoo dolls and black magic and curses. No, I really don't believe in any of that shit. I really don't. I do believe in calling my energy back, though. I do believe in calling my energy back and my meditation that's non negotiable. And I did. I got a 5-star review on the technique last night. I sure did. So, what are we? I don't know how they're going to get out of this. I would assume they would have to start meditating, finding different holistic practices or ulterior methods of generating their own energy. But I mean, that's the thing. If you have Dolores Cannon's backdrop people that are just projections of energy anyway, and we really, some of us can spot them, some of us can't. Who knows? Who expect the unexpected? It's just what it is. Because I mean, you got the energy of demon lawyers taking bribes and judges going along with it, and it's what it is. You have to rely on divine justice, karmic retribution. You just do. And you girls already, I heard you say yesterday, like, the planet has never seen karma like this. And I don't want to correct you because you are beautiful. You're beautiful women, and beautiful woman just doesn't need to be corrected. However, the planet has seen karma like this in every zombie movie and every zombie game they've ever played. They've ever programmed their subconscious mind to play out in reality. So it's what it is. I mean, that's what happens when you play with things that you really shouldn't be playing with, especially Hollywood magic, programming the subconscious minds of the masses. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. However, I mean, that would be the yes, cats of the underworld. I hear you. That would be the thing that they would. Right. Bastet says, "Do not enter." And now look, they're changing the name of their business. They're doing all that, and Pisces shit is still protected. And it's just what it is. Now, would it be protected to help zombies generate their own energy, since Reiki is omnipotent, omnipresent, and available everywhere? But I mean, when stop, no, and don't is their blessings in threes and their karma is tenfold, and you're already telling me that they're suffering health issues and things of that nature, when I mean, if their doctors and their nurses that don't know what the hell is going on are coming to me with 5-star reviews, and then, I mean, probably slander after that, who knows? Who knows? We got the review, and that's what it is. What they do after they leave the review is of no consolation to me. It's of no consolation to me. But it's like you were saying earlier, how much of your life have I wasted? 2310. And I mean, this would be the day of completion. And you said Judgment Day earlier, one of the other readers. That's what it is. Thank you for that. And it's what it is. I mean, everything, Pisces, rejection is God's protection. They have been holding me back on purpose, I guess, so that, all of the stalkers, all the hackers, all of the thieves and robbers, because the devil doesn't rob an empty house. All of those individuals, and the elites wanted a horror movie, the cults, the secret societies, whatever. And I have all this energy just constantly coming back from somewhere. And it would be whatever you put out comes back to you. So if they wanted a horror movie, then they're going to have to be dealing with a bunch of zombies running around, I guess. I guess is what it is. It's what it is. I don't know. I mean, Love, Light, and Truth set you free, and no one tells me anything. They don't, except for you guys that give me the 5-star reviews, and I so appreciate that. But I mean, we'll have to figure it out. And I stopped you at 32 minutes and 21 seconds, and I didn't listen to much of it because I was in like deep thought and meditation, calling my energy back, thinking, oh God, what have they done? And it's what it is. I don't know what they've done. Pray? Should they pray? You think they ought to pray? I don't know. 24:44 on the clock. But I do know that there's been a lot of that energy a lot of that energy in the collective about how, you know, they had made a deal with the devil. And I mean, Tezcatlipoca would be the demonic sun god, and there's a lot of that raw energy. And I mean, Pisces sun, that'd kind of be ancestral. So I can't do anything. I don't have anything to do with that shit. I just focus on healing. Focus on being happy, balanced, stable, and secure. That's what it is. That's what it is. And I mean, it would be if it was the ancestors holding Pisces back so that they could just, you know, kind of keep tally. Yeah, and, you know, here comes more people I have left behind calling, you know, for whatever. This will interrupt you. This will interrupt you. So sorry. We've had enough talk. We've had enough talk. Let me just end this call. I'm not going to answer and post the video because it'll shut you off now. Someone that, you know, just wants to get in the